Hey everybody, this is Esqua here, and this is the official 3.6 preview. Now I am on my Kings of Avalon beta, and this is what, like a lot of the things that you see at Guns of Glory, they usually start here, also before they come before King of Avalon. So let's look at some of the things that are likely to come for the next update 3.6. And that change, I'm thinking my bet would be that the next update will actually be next week. So here are some of the things that you're likely to see in next week's update. All right, so first of all, since we're here, let's talk about guards. All right, 1 second here. There's going to be some new guards introduced to us. I'm not sure if it's going to be with the next update or when. But let's just go over some of the new guards. So let's see here. Oh, here we go. All right, so there's an orange master hero now. And I think this... All right, and we have now an orange guard. And this is kind of to help out with construction. So with this orange guard, you can see 0.6 with construction speed, instant building 180 seconds. So that's great. Track construction is stupid, but plus 36%. Research speed 30%, healing speed 48%, and troop training speed 72%. So they're getting there in terms of having a balance of the growth guards versus the war guards. So here's one of the new ones that we're going to see. Another new one is Boars. Now, of course, it's not going to be the same person on our system. It's a little different on their end. But Boars is another person that's going to show up for us. Probably with the next update. The good thing with Boars, as he comes, the current guards become cheaper. So anyone like myself who decided to wait will be able to get cheaper guards, which is great for me because I don't know, I don't want to pay a lot for guards. And I believe there's one more somewhere around here that's going to be added to the list, and here it go right here. And this looks like an elf dude. So 3 new orange guards are going to be added. One person is going to be for growth. The other 2 are going to be for not defense, but for battle. And there's one other guy. He's a red guy that's here. But here's another person. So we got a lot of orange guards coming. This guy is the Red Knight. You're getting 3% per bump with him. So look out for that. More guards. So if you're spending a lot on guards now, I don't know if you really want to do that because there's new ones coming out, but whatever. In addition to the guards, there's also, as you can probably see now, there's these little emblems at the top right of each guard. And what that is their weapon. So you can't see it now, but on our system, but I'll show it to you what it looks like. So each particular guard has their own weapon. So the shape you see at the top left of their profile is the type of weapon, let me go back again, sorry, is the type of weapon that particular guard is going to yield. So, that's going to show you, okay, well, how do you want to, which guard you want to get something for, I don't know, whatever. It's just going to tell you, the top left is going to tell you what type of equipment the guard is going to be assigned, right? So the type of equipment, I found the equipment to actually be fairly hard to get in order to craft the different devices. Now this is similar to if any similarity, I would say to the airship parts. You have two per building. Sorry, you have two per type. So two for troop, two for infantry, two for bowmen, and then two for cavalry. And in this case, it's going to start, at 90% stats for the troops, or I guess the infantry, cavalry, and distance, and it starts at 30% stats for troops. So that's a huge difference. If a person gets 2, 3 of these swords, that's like a huge difference in their stats compared to people who aren't spenders. And if you don't want to buy that type of equipment, there is cheaper equipment, which probably be in the lane that I'm in for a while. And that starts at a lower price, but at the lowest amount you'll get 7.5% and for troop stats and 22% for troop health. So what I did for my airship parts is I kind of grew slowly, kind of focused on one area at a time. I think I'm going to do the same thing here, but it's not easy to get these. And then there's another level in between the high level and this bottom level, and this is the earth level. Sorry, just 2 levels. I'm talking all over the place. 2 levels, earth, and then there's the high of the high, and that's tempest. All right. Another change that I think everyone's going to like is this new event that's added to the gold event. So instead of just having a KE against yourself, now you have a KE against another kingdom. In our case, you can see that I'm in this other kingdom. If I go outside, so instead of killing each other in the kingdom, we can actually go and kill someone else in their kingdom, which is great. So I can attack this guy, I don't know if he has assets or not, or attack this guy. Now, I don't have a lot of troops because I haven't been watching my castle that much, so whatever, but let's just do it anyway. All right, so while I talk about this, a couple stipulations here is you're going to be, when you're fighting, it's going to be like UAC where your troops are going to heal except for 5%. 5% of your troops will die unless you buy this thingy right here, which converts a portion of your troops. So a wounded conversion, looks like I can't use it right now. But that's going to help save some of that 5%. So you're getting a mixture of the KE, so you get your kills, but you're not losing all of your troops, which is great. And why I attack this C30 in front of me, another great thing is, all right, well, I kill some of my troops in KVK or in King of Avalon. It takes me forever to train my troops. Well, here's something that's a little different. 1 second. That looks like I lost everything. All right, 1 second here. All right, so these things right here, one-time recruitment. So what this is saying is I could train 5,000 troops at one time, or 20,000 troops, or 100,000 troops. Now, it doesn't say you can do it for free. This is just saying that you can train those troops at one time. So if you're in a large battle, you lose a ton of troops. Well, in this case, it's not going to take any time for you to get back up. So this may be good for people in KVK who are more nervous about their troop count, and they rather not fight because they don't want to train the troops. It takes too long to get what they need. Well, here's a case where you can build your troops up rather quickly, but it will cost whatever the resources are to get those troops. So those are the two things. The other thing that I actually burnt this guy. What? Let me see. Huh? I killed this dude. All right, let me get out of here. Well, I got some kills. I'm going home now. All right. And the only other thing, I'm probably missing something, but I can't think of it right now. So I talked about the guards, new guards. We talked about the equipment. We talked about the new kingdom addition to the kill event. We talked about the ability to add troops. They'll train a lot of troops at one time. The only other thing I want to go over is the changes they made to in this case, the magic spear, or I guess what did we call it? I think we call it the spear, where you go to different levels. All right, so my screen is moving a little slow, so bear with me here. And I don't like this format of a long, like spaced out inside of my kingdom. I don't need it to be this way because I'm not spending a whole lot of time admiring what my kingdom looks like. So let's go here and take a look. And I'll point out some of the differences. And this is pretty cool, actually. A good change. All right, so here I'm mining. But as you can see, a few differences is, the gathering time has decreased from 10 hours at a time to 50 minutes or 60 minutes, which is great. In addition, if you look under the total crystals, it tells you that there's 64 spots empty in my area. And the average power, as you can see, is 399. It also, underneath that, shows you which people have more power than the average. And they have that, if I can find somebody here, you'll see the emblem on there. It won't be this star, it'll be this longhorn here. But unfortunately, I can't find that person that may be here. So this is a nice way to kind of tell you who to stay away from and who, you can actually fight. Another thing that's different is, you don't have to stay the entire 50 minutes. After like 10, 15 minutes, you can actually leave. So if I wanted to leave, yes, successfully left. And I want to say now I want to go to step out and then go back in. Sorry. And I want to go to a higher floor now, so I didn't want to wait that entire time. I got my new stats up. I'm ready to go to the next level. And it shows that I cannot. So the only thing I can do is go to, all right, this is a good way to show. The only thing I can do, so you can't, when you leave, when it says you can leave, you can't leave your floor. The only thing you can really do is leave your particular mine, which I didn't know until we just tried it out. But you can reset and go to a higher level. But if you don't reset the mine, you'll just get back to your same floor. I didn't realize it's like that. So let's see. I go ahead. I occupy it. And so right here, you can see now it's only taken 50 minutes for me to get those the amount of crystals I need. But as you can see as well, you still only get an X number amount per hour. So you're not getting the 200,000 or so in 50 minutes. You're getting the 28.8K per hour. So you have to keep going back. See, in this way, I'm looking at it, I don't know if I like this, because I don't want to have to look at my keep going back into the mine every 50 minutes. So that's kind of not appealing to me as much as I talk to you about it. But anyway, this is an update. It's coming down the pike. I think it's pretty cool with some of the stuff they added. That 50 minutes at a time, I'm not a fan of. It's not. I don't know. But I guess it helps those people who get knocked off like every so often at a higher mine. In this case, all you gotta do is hold it for 50 minutes. Makes it a little easier for you. Anyway, y'all, thank you very much for subscribing. Please subscribe. I'm almost at the 1,000 mark. Thank you for being here and supporting me with my channel. Have a great day, everyone.